Hello, hello, my melodies. Welcome back. Today we are going to be looking at what came out during Phantasmal Flames release day, but it's the newest trainer toolkit. It's got some ace specs. It has a Pheasant Deputy EX, which is a very, very playable card. I really do like these trainer toolkits because they have useful cards, usually something that is seen in a lot of different decks and is kind of a base start for building a good deck or enhancing some of those battle decks, mega battle decks that have been coming out recently. So we're going to open up that and take a look what's inside. We also still have a booster bundle of Phantasmal Flames that came out on that November 14th day as well. So we're going to open up those 6 packs and then jump into the toolkit. The toolkits do come with 4 packs. I'm not sure exactly what is in the trainer toolkit in the way of pack variety, but that's something we're going to find out together. So let's go ahead and shrink on over. Before we get into any openings, of course, we like to roll for our BPM zone on this channel. We're doing the shortest Pokemon in today's opening. So get your magnifying glasses out, get those, look at those fine detail prints and figure out which ones are, the shortest Pokemon. Of course, it's the whatever's in the national Pokedex of what they put into for the trading card game. I think it's the same stats that might be in some of the video games for the national decks, but not 100% sure. I'll have to take a look at that and see if they match or not. I know there's more, I feel like there's more standardized numbers in the cards kind of ranking for each Pokemon than there is for anything in the video game, because the video game, of course, is just virtual data. Easier to change those values and have it be very specific versus needing to be, consistent printing across the years. I will say, I think the stats on the cards do go back pretty far. So once they say a Pokemon is a certain height or a certain weight, it stays that way, no matter which version of that Pokemon you get throughout the years. But correct me if I'm wrong. Let's put that to the test. Something that's way back, of course, not Wizards of the Coast. It would have to be like Black and White era Pokemon, and then what it is now, and see if the small little details are the same or if they're not. All that stuff. Anyway, first pack, starting out with Prinplup, Sableye, Charcadet, Yamper, Darmanitan, Linoone, Battle Cage, very, very playable. We got Absol, Blowtorch, and a Reshiram for that one. Now let's see, who's going to be the smallest? Shortest, not smallest. We have 3, 1 foot, 2 feet, 1, 8. Okay, so Yamper so far is going to be the shortest for height down there with 1 foot, 1 feet, 1 foot. Yeah, 1 foot. Which makes sense, right? It's a little pupper. I don't know. Corgi mix something or other. Who knows? Does it even say? Let's see what it says. It says, just in the details too, it says puppy Pokemon. Okay, we got Pawmo, which is 1'4". I think Pawmi might be shorter than Yamper. Let's see, 1'4". Wigglytuff with the beautiful musical notes in there. I love it. Love it so much. We got Eternatus, which is a very big Pokemon. Jumbo Ice Cream, Charcadet, Bramblin, and a Flygon. Bramblin might be a little bit... Nope, it's still 2 feet tall. According to the card. You got to go by the information on the card, of course. It's the only way it does. Only way it works. Only way it functions. Am I recording on everything? I am. Okay. I'm looking around and making sure to see all the red dots. I feel like the sun is playing with us today. It's like it's bouncing around. It's that time of year where the sun is lower in the sky. So it hits my monitors on where I am in my home office. I've got to adjust it, but then I feel like the cats love it more because it comes into warmer spots in my office and the different rooms where the sun faces in the morning. Of course, in the afternoon, it faces our kind of back wall where I have our living room, and we got to make sure the blinds are drawn. I should really actually invest in some real curtains. I don't know. I never. I'm all about functionality. No, no real need to be a designer, just in general. This looks like it might be, since it is a tiny bug, this says 8 inches. Okay, so Nimble is going to take over BPM zone for 8 inches. Yeah, back to designing. I understand like feng shui and having a nice, kind of a nice space and different designs for decorations, but I'd rather be more functional than decorative. And we have a Mega Charizard EX for that rare. There's our first Mega Charizard X EX, not to be configured or confused with Mega Charizard Y that's going to be coming out here in January. I think it's in the next set. I assume, because we're getting more and more Charizards. But what happened to my Blastoise? Like, Mega Blastoise, I don't think is on the horizon for the next couple sets, or at least the next set that's been revealed. Maybe it's in there, just hasn't been talked about. I feel like I'm not getting, my Mega Blastoise is not getting love in this early season. But maybe you know, that's patience, right? Maybe we're going to have some awesome Mega Blastoise box that's going to be later next year when we get into the 30th anniversary. Oh, Ghastly is really, really tall. It says 4 feet 3 inches. Okay. Boy, that's a big, big ghost there. Oh, Mimikyu is a nice little 8 inches. We're going to put Mimikyu down there to match our Trulodon, which is basically a building. Gliscor Wondrous Patch reversed. Ooh, Zacian illustration rare. Look at that beautiful, beautiful card. That is the first one that I pulled for that. I know somebody who collects those. So now that we pulled one, we got to get some extras so we can trade to Hudson at League. I try and keep track of who people's favorite cards are and what they want to trade for, so that I make sure I put those in my trade binder to be, you know, kind of reserved for them first. And that's kind of the benefit and the joy of going to League. You know, you get different people who talk about different Pokemon they love, different play styles, different decks that they're having fun with. Charmander's 2 feet. We got Meloetta at 2 feet. Okay, I like that. We got Sacred Charm, Murkrow, Bramblegast, and a Rotom. Was that a reverse? Oh, that was a reverse. And a Rotom. Getting another Rotom. I feel like the amount of Rotoms that have been pulled in this set has been quite wild. We'll tuck that back there because it's not as important as a Charizard and not as important as the Zacian. So 3 hits in our booster bundle, and we've got 8 inches so far for winning the BPM zone. Time to get into this trainer toolkit. And you can see on the front, it talks about everything that it comes with. We got condition markers, coin flip die, damage counters, a strategy guide. So there's some good information on like deck building in general. So if you want one of these, if you're trying to, or you have questions about deck building, you want some strategy and some tips, great little booklet. We'll look at that when we open it. Sleeves, boosters, and then all of the different cards that come in here. And of course, it has a 3 Pokeball piece because a lot of these are more complicated mechanics, I guess is the right way to say it. It's meant to be like Pheasantipity, right? Is meant to be in there as a purely supporting Pokemon, is what I like to call draw support in the game. So that's just like a mechanism that you want to build into your decks. I also like to call and talk through when we do deck building at League. I like to talk about the what is your draw support, your draw engine, what is your energy acceleration, and then what is your consistency mechanics to get to the Pokemon you want, the attack that you want, all of the above. Okay, we got all the different stuff here. We have the brick of 50 plus cards. We'll get into that in a second. We do have the, well, if I can get to it, we have the code card. We're going to have to tip that over. Come on. There we go. We have the code card for everybody. See whoever gets that first. That has, it says Fezandipity, so it'll probably come with a Fez in there. We have a little deck box. That's kind of fun. Oh, so the sleeves are not in the little plastic. It actually comes in a little cardboard setup in those. So here's the sleeves, black border. That's fun. Usually it comes in one of the like the plastic sleeved inserts and not in a little cardboard box. Now I think this is going to only hold the sleeves or raw cards. Once you sleeve them up, I don't think you're going to be able to get all 60 of a deck in here, but I love that. It's reducing some plastic and yeah, fun little box for the sleeves. I'm excited for that. Here are the dice. So we have the same kind of patterns where it's the 10 through 50 and then the 100 on the one side, but beautiful matching kind of Fezendipity's colorization. And then we have a pink coin flipper die for that. These are cute colors. I like that. Yeah, I mean, it's I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but I'm liking this Trainer Toolkit colorization for those dice. So that's fun. Okay. And then let's see, we've got a Mega Evolution, 2 Mega Evolutions so far. There's the condition markers, of course. We have a Destined Rivals and a Destined Rivals. Okay, so 2 Destined Rivals and 2 Mega Evolution packs that are in this little box. Of course, the box itself also has some dividers, and you can, of course, store cards in there as well. Here is the Trainer Toolkit Deck Builder's Guide, and the kind of same theme, so we're all kind of purple. And it kind of just goes through and talks about what different cards are for, figure out what Pokemon you want to build around, of course, building in the basic type of additions. Talks about Fez, looks like Mega Lucario EX. Looks like it talks through that deck if you want to build that deck. And I think we get the a free version of Mega Lucario in the online game, so always play on the TCG live game if you want to learn about decks that are out there, play with different items that are fun. And then we have a list of what has come in the set. So there's the screenshot if you want to take. We got 0, Area 0, under depths, all these different. It's a good list of cards that are pretty standard in the setup. So we will go ahead and open up the cards. Put that there. Put this over here. And let's see, if this is so this is the Shrouded Fable Fezandipity. It's not a promo, not anything super special. See if I can get the plastic off the deck or off the list of items. So we have 1 Fez, very, very useful. 1 Grand Tree, which is the evolution acceleration. Let's see if I can we'll do this. There we go. So now you can kind of see there's a lot of text on there, but basically it allows you to evolve from a stage 1 into a stage 2 really quickly. Of course, stadiums are useful and can be used by both players. So there's a little bit of risk involved in putting that in there. We have Hyper Aroma, allows you to search your deck for 3 stage 1 Pokemon, reveal them and put them into your hand. Been playing this a couple different ways. I had Hyper Aroma in my Slow King deck for a while so that I could get the Slow Kings, get the Zatus, even get some of the attackers faster, but the secret box ended up being far more useful in the end. And then we have a Maximum Belt. Maximum Belt says this Pokemon card is attached to does 50 more damage to your opponent's active EX before applying weakness and resistance. So Maximum Belt, Hyper Aroma, and Grand Tree, those are pretty decent A specs. Of course, the other decks and different things have the different A specs out there. I don't think anything has a secret box in it quite yet for like a deck, but it'll probably be coming here soon. And then let's go through the regular ones. We got switches, got Terra Orb, Counter Gain, Power Glass, Crispin, Ultra Ball Night Stretchers are so useful. That's really good. Janine's Secret Art, Gravity Mountain, Glass Trumpet, Postwick, Professor's Research. Oh, with Birch. Oh, and there's a promo. Okay, so Professor Birch is now joining. This is a promo number 221 for Scarlet and Violet set. So I don't know. This is probably the only place to get those promos. Buddy Poppins are so useful. Rare candies, always useful. Ends PP up are only really good for the end deck. And then I think we repeat stuff. Oh no. So we got another switch. Carmine out there. That's pretty decent. Zero Ender Depths that we talked about. Hops, that only really works for Hops decks as well. Postwick, the same thing, only really works with the Hops decks. Jamming Tower, very useful. Let's see, Black Belch Training. Oh, okay. I don't think I've seen this one. Oh, okay. Apparently there's another promo, Black Belch Training, number 220 for Scarlet and Violet. I feel like there were so many different versions of Black Belch Training in a couple of those sets in Scarlet and Violet. Cypher Maniac, very playable. We got, okay, I think we got 2 Night Stretchers so far. That's worth it almost in and of itself. A couple more Buddy Poppins. Oh, we have Magnolia. Magnolia Professor's Research. Another promo. We got 223. What are we up to? 3 promos that we didn't have previously. Gravity Mountain. Zero Ender Depths. Kukui. There's another one. Okay, so we're up to 4 promos. They're all Professor's Researches, so not too special. Airy is one of those that's rough. We have, okay, number 5 promo, Black Belts Training, another one, another artwork there, and there we go. Boss's Orders is the regular one. So a good variety of trainers. Professor's Research can go into any deck. We have the Boss's Orders. Buddy Poppin comes in some decks. Switches are useful in some decks. Ultra Balls, pretty much a standard. Night Stretchers, for as long as they can stay, I think I'm going to put those into my decks for sure as well. Rare Candies, always very useful in pretty much every deck that is out there. Jamming Tower. Cypher Maniac, I feel like, is one of those that it's a secret kind of thing. If you can put it in there and then use your Fez to draw the cards that you just put to the top of your deck, very useful tech-based cards for that kit. I like it. I support it. I enjoy it. It's good. Okay, let's get into the 4-packs. Close out the video. I like the Trainer Toolkit. If you see one out there, don't pass it up. Of course, it's going to be a little bit more expensive than some of the other ones. If you're just going for raw packs, then just go for packs in a different product. But if you're trying to build a deck, Trainer Toolkits are always super valuable. I like to pick them up just because they have extra stuff in them in the Fez. I can't tell you how many times people ask for Fezes for trade night. Okay, we got Squovit, which is 1 foot. Morotom is 1 foot. Arcanine. Team Rocket's Giovanni, always a good playable card in a Team Rocket deck. Got Nidorino, Energy Recycler, and then Annihilate for that rare. Not the Annihilate that I'm putting in my decks at the moment, but an Annihilate. The Annihilate I have where each Pokemon, the opponent and your attacking Pokemon are both knocked out. Been very useful when we talk about the Megas. Okay, Applin is 8 inches as well, so put that down there. Team Rocket's Meowth. Dweeble is 1 foot high. You got Mook, Matang, another Applin, Flaffy, and an Articuno for that rare. Okay, and then 2 Mega Packs. I like Destined Rivals a lot. It's been a good set to open and have some fun. I have a stack of cards that I need to put into my binders behind me and make sure that I can get an update. Maybe I'll try and do a binder update here soon for some of the ones that we have. Ultra Ball, we got Jinx, we got Frostmoth, Lieutenant Surge's Bargain, which is such a fun card, fun silly card. Ninetales, Kadabra, Hariyama. Okay, I need at least 1 hit out of the Trainer Toolkit. Come on. Can't just be Fez, right? I mean, Fez is useful for sure. Okay, last code card of today's video. As always, thank you for commenting and sharing this video. We got Trudel at 8 inches as well. Thank you for hanging out, checking out what I want to look at, what we're looking at for new products. Hopefully it's informative to you. You have some fun, you know, hey, maybe I do want to pick up this trainer toolkit. Let me know in the comment section down below if you pick it up and you like it. Okay, Clawitzer is our last rare. So, booster bundle gave us 3. We have the Zacian as our kind of best pull today. I have a lot of Pokemon at 8 inches in height. I'm sure that there are Pokemon that are shorter than that out there. Let me know if you pull one and beat me in the BPM zone. As always, have some more fun, have some extra fun with Pokemon, with these videos, with Pokemon in general. Just enjoy life whenever you can. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to keep singing the song in your heart. And in the end, a little music goes a long way.